fame, I claim my grave and change my name. I'm out the game, I don't play to win, I don't play it all to win by default.
Yo, what is going up, everybody? Man, I'm excited to be back here. It's been a while since I posted, and I just wanted to say that it was fun making this video. Got a lot to tell you, and I got a lot to share. So let's get into it, and I hope y'all like this shirt. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's see. So those who are new here, I'm doing upper, so it's in the name. I do everything upper except back and shoulders, but I do that the next day, so it's all good. What I got to share about my life? My life has been doing great. You know, I'm very happily married. Friends are doing great. Grades are doing fine. School's boring, but you know, we all have those things. And do not mind my arm. All right, it has seen better days. But anyway, so this February 25th gonna be the 10-month anniversary of me and my wife's being together. So, I mean, so yeah, so basically, alright, my fault. I'm geeked right now. But seriously, but it's gonna hit that mark, and I'm very excited because I'm like, wow, can't believe it's been 10 months we've been together, and I'm glad, and you know, like, she made me happy. She's improved, you know, my mental state and overall just enjoyment in life, and I just gotta appreciate her every single day, you know. And there's times that we do, you know, argue and all that, but it's just little stuff we have each other, you know, in private, and it's just get that out of the way. You know, and communication is key, and not many people know about that. Well, people know about it, but then choose to neglect it, and that's why most relationships do not last long. But other than my love life, yeah, things been great. With my workout schedule, it's been a little iffy. So I've been rebuilding since. Okay, I'm not sure if you call it rebuilding anymore, but ever since that, I had to slope down for my Jalisco trip back in last year of July. You know, it's been on me. I started working out back. I took a break August and September, and I started working out back. I started working out again in October. I had weight training throughout those 2 months of those breaks, so it kind of kept me in shape. But at the same time, when I went back to the gym, it was not it. So, but yeah, so ever since that day, I've been doing great. There's a lot of stuff happening. My friends, you know, all that stuff, and the weather's been really nice too. You know, in California, you know, we're known to have unpredictable weather, but this weather's been predictable. The last video that I posted back in last month, you know, super foggy. We had that fog. We were inside the fog because I live in California and I'm in like the valley, you want to say. So I've been seeing that for like a month until the beginning of February disappeared. Thankfully, because I really miss the sun, but you know,
wow,
it's a great time to see it. You know, not many people see it because not a lot of people. Well, okay, a lot of people do live in California, but the whole point is not everyone lives in California, and they don't experience the same way as we do. But yeah, but if you see the rain, oh my gosh. At first it was like normal, and then it just started pouring. I'm like, dude, this is like Minecraft weather. You know, one day like it'll be sunny, you know, and the next day it'll be just thunderstorms, and like 2 seconds later it just disappeared.
Oh, hail!
Like where am I at? Is it the biome or what? But yeah, the weather's just another thing that you gotta love. You know, but it's not something I really want to focus about. It's just more like I like the weather, don't get me wrong, but do I want to live in it? No. I like the rain, you know. If I'm going to choose one, at least I want it to be fresh and rainy, you know, and my ultimate goal is to live in the snow. But, you know, let's see where life takes us. But other than that, yeah, I've been working out, you know. I have my ups and downs, you know, where it's going to get, you know, you eat a lot of food one day and you feel bad and you start to cry and you question your life choices, and you just the next day you wake up and like, okay, you know, I have like eggs, and there you go, the protein shake, and boom, you hit your goal in the morning. But yeah, ever since I switched up my routine, I've been able to enjoy more workouts more, because oh my gosh, I was doing so much cardio last year, so much cardio, and for what, for a little muscle for a little muscle gain. Oh man, that was very embarrassing, both that and what I did last year. So other than that, been doing chest flies. I went back to the gym on February 13th just for I went for the day pass. I wanted to see like what's up. And there was some new equipment. I forgot to take some footage because my phone was like low battery. So I'm like, whatever. So yeah, they added new equipment. They had like these machines I haven't seen, these machine rows that I was fascinated on watching and learning that when other people use them. So I thought that was pretty cool. And other than that, it was oh my gosh, man. The $10, oof, I wish I had it back. I'm not gonna lie, I could just stay home. I just could say, man, I'm that cheap, but you get what you get, and that's what I got. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad. It was just man, I wish I was able to do it, but it's fine. So I was able to do bench. I know that passed already, but for bench, I'm glad that I was able to even bench that much. I've been watching my water. Sometimes I would have days where I don't drink any water, and I would have to remind myself, like constantly, like drink your water, and yeah, and it just turns out all bad. Other than that, there's some people playing outside when I was doing chin ups, and yeah, and I'm still sticking with the best. This is the best biceps. If you see the Olympics, people in the Olympics, man, the gymnastics, dude. Oh my gosh, you should see their arms. They're just straight up built. And they're extremely lean too. So it's just not like skinny muscle. It's straight up muscle to do the exercising they're performing. And I just gotta say I'm jealous. But so the weather's nice. You see the weather I'm showing. It's very nice. Not a lot of people like it, and not I can't really understand why. But it's like not everybody likes chocolate milk. Not everyone likes milk. Not everybody likes burritos. Like not everyone has their own thing. So I can't really like judge everyone for it. But if it's like I don't like pizza type things. Like what? How can you not like pizza? It's like you need to have like a good like reason behind it. Like if you have a bad reason, I'm like, all right, like whatever. But whole point, weather's nice, and yeah. Talking about the weather. Okay, what? Okay, the word similar to it, weather. Oh my gosh, I have this Minecraft world. And oh yeah, the ball went to me. The ball went through my area. I'm like, no, I don't want to be those kids that don't even try to get the ball back. Like the girls in PE, the ball would like go in their way and they would just like kick it. But anyway, doing curls. I'm not gonna lie, I love doing curls, but sometimes I'm like, I want to see if I could do it like with the cables, but that's another story. And so I had this Minecraft world, and I was playing with my wife, and I'm not gonna lie, it was my dream. It was my dream because what happened was that everything was going great. It was Christmas break. We were playing. We were building a lot of stuff. I built a wall around the base, and it's not like little skinny walls. It was like a four. What was it? It was like 4x4 wall. Like with like what, 10 blocks of height, just enough where like mobs can't like jump on it. And oh my gosh, there was a power outage like a month within the world, and I had no saved worlds like in the category with my worlds there, and when I tried loading it back up, it was gone, and I remember my heart was devastated. My heart sank, and man, it was so painful, man. Because what we did was like we drained the ocean monument, we built the wall. I was gonna make tunnels for the Nether for boat travel. I was gonna do so much, and it was just like that. It's gone. It's gone. But after that day, I started to enjoy nature. I started looking at the sky out more. I started staying I started playing with my dog more. It's like, is there more life to Minecraft? And I was like, nah, hell no. Minecraft is just the only way of living. But yeah, I know the dumbbell looks extremely weird, but don't even worry about that. It still feels like the same if I just put another 10 on it. You know, well, okay, like I take off those what 4 5s and I put that singular 10. It still feels the same. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really, I feel like I haven't been enjoying. I've been enjoying. Oh my gosh, I have been enjoying doing dumbbell curls, hammer curls, because I feel like I feel like my forearms are growing with it too, and it's like yeah, they should, But sometimes I'll be like, am I really hitting anything? Am my biceps really growing? Am my forearms really growing? So you have those moments where you think to yourself, and you wonder if you're doing something right. And sometimes you just gotta go along with it, like look if you ever have those feelings that you don't have anything to show that you haven't been growing, like don't know. Like you have. Just look at those old photos you have and just see what you do have. You know? I have I will it's always important to take a picture of yourself, Obviously not to post it. That's optional. If you want to post yourself, then go ahead. But what I'm saying, like, if you're gonna start working out, take a picture of yourself, take a video of yourself doing 360. Get your details. Like whatever you want, so like you could look back into it like the next year or two, and just see what progress you made. Cause I wish I took more videos back then. I really wish I took more videos back then because I haven't. I only took pictures of myself like once a month. Well, okay, like once a month at the beginning of the month, but I haven't took videos of myself working out. I don't even remember what I did back in sophomore year. I just remember doing benching and curls, and that was it. I think that was it for me. Other than that, I wish I took more videos. I honestly did, but it is what it is, right? Anyway, and man, I feel bad for my triceps, low key, because I haven't been hitting them, and it just sucks, unfortunately. Like triceps are the ones that make your arms big, and oh my gosh, I've been neglecting them, and I guess looking small is the consequences for doing that. Obviously. Other than that, I've been hitting the back. This is my first time hitting it. All bad, but yeah. Since I don't have any cable, I don't have those machines. That's my only thing. Like I mean, like I guess I could get I could get what? I could get the gym membership bag, but really, do I want to? Because the prom tip. Oh my gosh, the prom tickets were like 120 for a couple. Me and my wife, and that was a pain in the butt for sure. And I had the dates, and then I had Valentine's Day, and then I had more stuff, my own bills. I'm like what? Why does everything need money? But it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so soon probably when I get a job, so when I graduate, I have 3 months left of school, March, April. Oh my gosh. I have March, April, and May, and that's it. Dang, that's crazy. I can't believe that it's gonna be like that. I can't believe where it's gonna be like that. So more hopes to come. Let's see what it takes me to. Yeah. All right. So I had weight training. I was in my second period. That's why I took the video. Just like me chilling there. So easy stuff. Anyway, so it's weight training, and then I was gonna not do it, but I was like, like since I have equipment there, let's just do it, right? Shout out to Eric for taking the video, great friend of mine, and I'm glad I have friends in this class. Yeah, like weight training is fun and all, but when you have nobody there that you don't like, it's not really like it's not comfortable. Obviously, if you're that type of guy you don't want to make friends at all, then be my guest. Don't be my friend. Not because my ego is hurt because you want to be my friend. It's just like, all right, I understand you want to, have your time for yourself. You want to relax, or you just want to go on your day without any, talk, without, oh my gosh, without talking to somebody. And I completely understand that. So don't even get that mixed up with ego, your ego being attacked. It's like, no, just that's how it is for the people. Anyway, so yeah, did squat. Oh my gosh, that was really far behind with squat because I was sore because on Monday we did my legs and I was like, oof, very bad. So yeah, and I was able to do this. I put a 25. It was 3 plates originally at first, and I pushed it to 25s with the plastics. And like at first, okay, before like the beginning, the square, it was all iron, and I really like that. I really like that. But so they changed it to they upgraded, and I got all this like rubber. It was all rubber weights, and I'm like, all right, man, like I mean, it's cool, but it's whatever. And I failed that too. Oh, it was so embarrassing. But whatever. I had my friend help me out. Doing this, and yeah. When school ended, I walked back home, and I saw the pull-up bar, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get this out of the way, because I had to clean, and I didn't want to go walk right there. It's my house is not far. It's probably like 1 minute of walking there. It's 1 minute of walking there and back. It's not far at all. So I got that out of the way. I did my two setups, I did two of my pull ups, and it was good, And I really questioned, like, really, how do people like do this? How do people really like do this on a daily basis in prison? Because low key, like, I don't know, like, I would try to find something else to do, but that's prison for you. So yeah, and all right, there you go. So I'm back home. I had to clean the house and everything, And I'm glad I got that out of the way because, oof, it was annoying. But hey, I got nothing to worry about till the next day. And, man, like thinking about weight training, like, no disrespect to my coach. Oh, not my coach. He's my teacher. But he used to be my coach for my freshman year and my sophomore year. Well, freshman year and sophomore summer. Look, I like him and all, but his teaching training methods are just super off. He makes us do cardio first, then weights. I'm like, no, it's cardio then weights. I mean, it's weights and then cardio. Now cardio and weights. It doesn't work like that. You can't make us run 2 laps and expect us to be full strength. It's like, no, you make us do. Okay, like I get the warm up, but it should be light. It shouldn't be like sprinting back. Because what we do is like butt kickers, high knees, karaoke's, freaking crabs, where you're like shuffling to the side, without like crossing your feet. And I was like, ugh, whatever. And I still get it done. But overall, there's a lot of times where I just want to skip, and it's whatever. But yeah, so overhead press, good times. I like doing. Yeah, I feel like I got stronger doing them. Soon hopefully I'm able to do this with a plate, and it goes on to plate 10, and plate 15, and it goes on and on and on. My ultimate goal is to not bench press, overhead press 185, but that is a story for a different day. But yeah, so I've been drinking water, been sleeping. My sleep is a little off, but it's not like I'll go to bed like at 3 in the morning every day. It's never that bad. And yeah, my ladder raises, I cannot grow them. Oh my gosh, I think I'm just super weak. Like, I mean, I can, but like I don't know, it's weird. Like when the moment you go to 25 like pounds, it completely hits a different spot. I wonder how people really hit like 80s with these. Like I seen this one dude like on Instagram, and he's like he hit like, obviously he's on roids, but it's whatever. I get there one day for like 15 years of training. But the whole point, ugh, crazy stuff, crazy. Anyway, you know what? I think about how time is moving because I remember freshman year. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta say my sophomore year was my best year because in my sophomore year I was more confident because as a freshman I was like really overweight, and my only thing that I felt good about was football, and then football just I lost interest in it because of the coaching, and yeah, I just. But when sophomore year hit, when I lost weight and everything, and like it was awesome. It was awesome. I went out to football games. I was able to stay up all night playing video games. It was all fun. It was extremely fun. And then junior year is my senior year. Like I gotta say, like yeah, I think your senior is supposed to be your best year, but I think I didn't peak. I didn't peak at high school at sophomore year. No, there's a big difference. But other than that, um, yeah. So it just it's great. Sophomore year was great, but my sophomore year has been good, and let's keep it that way. Anyway, so I hit bar rows for this, barbell rows, and they feel good. Like I have this extreme burst, and then out of nowhere, I just have nothing. Oh my gosh, I have nothing to help that out because, well, it's just one of those exercises where you could get off fast and quick, and except like 2 reps later, you're dead. You're completely dead, and you kind of just very like it's just annoying, But hey, that's the human body for you. But yeah. Other than that, I gotta say my eating and my drinking, obviously water, has been doing good. My sleep, I said it was all right. I do get my 8 hours mostly on school days. But other than that, it's been great. You know, my food, my diet actually has not been really good, but it's not bad. Yeah, so I got a little weight. We went out. I went out took the wife off the lunch. Easy little pretty. I mean, yeah. All right, my fault. Anyway, so yeah, we went out and it's been all great and all that. We went out. Chose the shirt, awesome shirt. Uh, we went out for eat on February 7th, and Valentine's Day. I took her out to her ramen spot that we both like, and I got the curry and she got the ramen. The basics. And yeah, it was really good. It was really cute. And after that, we chilled and all that. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say. And if you all enjoyed the video, so like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. See you guys. See you guys in the next video. Yeah. All right. Peace out, pimps.